We have returned yet again to this thing. Time to walk through Fire Path, and also get ahead of Grant.
Okay, screw it. No, you're still behind me. That's good. I'm just gonna click all the scroll enemy sprites, and eventually I'll hit something. It's like, go to number 2! Go to number 1! Start from the back, because I'll probably have better results. Yeah, no, I don't want to.
Just stray cat everything up in this place. It's the only thing I have right now that can reliably kill things, cause I no longer have tools. I don't have Bushido. Can't do anything of that matter. I don't have ice yet for anybody, so it's just
Is there an enemy called Earth Dragon that looks like a dinosaur?
Cause stupidity.
It's weird. There's one called Gold Dragon that looks like a freaking, what's it? A Brontosaurus doesn't exist, so that's, what is it? A Patasaurus? Whatever the Brontosaurus was a misname of.
Yay! People finally learned ice! They can finally be effective now. Yes! Preemptive attack. Did I gain a new hat? I don't think I should have. It said something along the lines of I gained a new hat, although it was incredibly stupid.
Hat? There's a new art.
What's this?
Yep.
Divine Wind cuts down all targets. Alright. I learned a new art. That's probably what it said. More MP up. Yep. Kamikaze! Bam! Whoops. This thing's not doing anything. It's just standing there and getting its ass handed to it. People have gained levels and are going through stuff. It's a thing. What the hell? Well, that was awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get the advanced version of Final Fantasy VI because that has a bunch of added stuff.
Elixir.
Yeah, I think I should probably just
Switches that do stuff. Nope. Ah. Whoops! I didn't mean to hit summon. Luna learned Ice too. Is that the final thing? So can I finally move Shiva off her? Nope.
Rascal
learn-
Osmos are almost done.
Learn those two things. Now I feel like an idiot.
It looks like there is one advantage having the PS version as opposed to the Game Boy Advance version. There's one boss who has something to do with like a cursed painting. They appear as either a demon covered in like green fog or a goddess covered in fog. It alternates between them in the battle. In the Super Nintendo version, they added more fog to censor her, even though you know all you're hiding is a little. Well, she's covered in fog, so you can't really see anything, but they added more fog so you couldn't see even a slight bit of cleavage or her belly. They fixed that in the PlayStation version. You can't still see anything dirty, duh, but it's not like completely covered in fog. And in the Game Boy Advance version, they changed it back. So, yeah, go censorship, Nintendo of America.
Boobies, you mean to say?
What?
That's what I hear you're saying, sort of. Is go boobies.
I said go censorship, because America, Nintendo censors everything. This is why we're probably never going to get Shin Megami Tensei, the original one, released here.
Now let's finally equip Espers to the right place. Yeah, why don't you just do that? You will now learn Ice, and Ice 2. More stuff. More stuff. What? All the way down here. Here's enemy status, magic sight, summons random Espers, ultimate weapon.
Oh, okay. You remember that fight against Vargas, who probably had a different name and was replaced with that really tiny pony sprite that was really ugly, and you fought him in Colts? It turns out you do not have to defeat him by depleting his HP, because after doing approximately 718 or 800 damage, that's when Sabin will appear, and then, you know, you're inflicted with Doom, so you only have 60 seconds to win. And to win, you only have to do one of the Blitz commands, the Raging Fist, or Pummel, I think it was called in some versions. Yeah, if you don't do it for a while, Sabin will eventually tell you the buttons to push, I guess. And while you could deplete his HP to win, he has high HP, and with the Doom timer, you'd probably just die before you did so.
So yeah, Sabin does tell me how to play the game, apparently.
Yeah, if you took too long in the battle, he'd tell you the command to, he'd tell you the buttons to push, and then you'd use them and bam, instantly beat that boss. So yeah, that's why you just instantly beat him with Pummel. Still looking up where the hell that funky looking red ray dragon sprite came from.
And now I figured out how to defeat all the enemies using my newfound art.
The windy one?
Yes. And now this dungeon is nothing. Should I flick the switch?
In the thing?
In the chest.
I guess if you want. I don't remember what it cuts off. I remember just leaving that switch alone, honestly, so you probably just go around without it.
That's it.
Okay, that was probably the switch below you that you have to pull. Did you see it? Or maybe that was the switch on the chest. I don't remember. There are a bunch of switches. And I basically just did it with trial and error. That's pretty much how the switches work. It could be worse. It could be Link to the Past, where pulling the wrong switch drops a room full of snakes on you. That's always pleasant.
Obvious reference will be ignored.
Well, it's an obvious reference because it's related to switches and the pulling of the wrong ones.
No snakes.
What, you mean like Metal Gear? Because I'm talking literal snakes that drop on you and...
I'm talking about a thing in which somebody gets tired of snakes in a thing.
Oh, no. That'd be if I said snakes. Why does it always have to be snakes? Because sometimes it's not snakes, sometimes it's bombs, you know?
No! They were on a thing, and the guy was tired of...
There are too many things related to snakes, you know? You've got... Wait, what the... How did I jump?
And also a whole bunch of levels were gained. That's cool. Can this dungeon be over now?
Oh, there we go. That explains why it comes back to life. Yeah, no, you're talking about X on a Y that we won't say because you don't want to say it. No, I thought you were talking about Indiana Jones because he's snakes. Why does it always have to be snakes? This is what happens when you're overly vague. Still haven't found that sprite, by the way.
Oh noes. I have a feeling that there's going to be boss battle.
There's an enemy called level 90 magic in the... Okay, yeah, creative guys. Just call a mage. And there's level 80 magic. Okay, I get the feeling there are a bunch of enemies in this tower and they're just all called level blank magic, and that's what it seems to be doing. In multiples of 10. Creative names, guys.
Yes, good luck with this thing that might kill you. We'll just stand over here at a safe distance.
Well, they have to, because Kefka's gonna come by, and they have to keep them busy, except they don't really, because stuff happens.
Hi, Kefka. Back attack. Dun dun dun!
It's a twist!
Heard to think again, Discord. We all have the power of a stray cat on our side.
Meow.
I will never ever get over the fact there's a stray cat power that kills things instantly.
Well, cats are bastards, dude, especially wild ones. I told you about those two cats in my backyard that were just screaming at each other one morning, didn't I?
Look, the door is opening.
You're all inflicted with poison. That happened.
He cast poison on me.
See,
please heed my call. Let's fuck this world up.
Yeah.
And now we're fine. We were inflicted with poison, but now we're fine. Just shrugged it off. Positively bristling excitement. Oh no! Things! Now we'll have to go out and collect magic rocks, just like all the other Final Fantasy games up until 8.
Actually, I don't think 2 had anything to do with rocks. Because 2, that was fighting against the Empire, who was trying to take over the world. I don't think it had anything to do with crystals. But yeah, 1 did, 3 did, 4 did, 5 did, this one... They're not exactly the elemental crystals, but yeah, you're fighting the Espers and getting their Magicite.
Which is rocks.
Yeah. 7, kind of, because you had the, what are they called? The, Materia. And then you had the black Materia to summon Meteor, so yeah.
And then 8 is when it all went out the window. It became awful. Because it always was. No.
Yeah, no. You know, I kind of like some of the mechanics in 8, some of the other mechanics are kind of dumb, and the story is definitely wacky.
Oh god! The hell?
It's like random encounter, nah. Well, actually, no. Well, how about nah? It's like you couldn't decide if you wanted the random encounter or not. That was weird.
No, it's just kind of like doing stuff. Wasn't
Well,
it like that on your end when you did this? Mad touch. I think it meant bad touch, but whatever.
No, I think it's mad because it gives you a touch of madness, you know, a little bit crazy, confusion.
Poison.
But yeah, but that pixely effect. is what
Wait,
happens
no!
when you
Don't give yourself poison! No! This is what happens when I teach people magic. They poison each other with evilness.
Okay, I've been through almost all of the enemies, so I don't know. Maybe that was a dummied out sprite. That would make a lot of sense, except I've seen it. I know I've seen it. It looks familiar, so maybe possibly the game glitched out and returned the wrong sprite. I'll have to do more research on that. That would explain why
Time
it
to
looks
save.
so funny, because a quirk in the hack's code drew up sprites, and the color data was screwed
And
up.
with that, we shall call this edition to a close. We shall catch you next time as we finish up this little story arc. Because time is everything.